It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all she hath done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud, and against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching us His truth according to the Bible well. Another Shalom, all the sincere Akims of the four corners of the earth, pushing His truth through diligence and sincerity and charity. And another Shalom, all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well. You men, women, and children, hopeful elect Shalom. Came across this article. It says the U.S. drops an average 46 bombs a day. Why should the world see us as a force of peace? Can you imagine? All right. This whore, America. All right. Babylon the Great drops 46 bombs a day. That's not being reported. That's not being talked about on your local news, man. All right, America doesn't want to be seen as the bad boy, but they are the bad boy, man. All right, and they're going to get a recompense for their atrocities that they have been committing throughout the four corners of the earth, mainly to the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, all these nations that have nuclear capability, they're going to come against this whore. All right. It says the Pentagon has finally published its first air power summary since President Biden took office nearly a year ago. These monthly reports have been published since 2007 to document the number of bombs and missiles dropped by U.S.-led air forces in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria since 2004. But President Trump stopped publishing them after February 2020, shrouding U.S. bombing as secrecy. All right, it says over the past 20 years, as documents in the table below, U.S. and allied air forces have dropped more than 337,000 bombs and missiles on their countries. That's an average of 46 strikes per day for 20 years. You gotta let that sink in, man. Let's get Revelation, because this is part of the prophecy behind this devil. All right. This is Revelation 6:4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Right? Horse represents power. And we all know that what Esau is red. All right. The so-called white man, woman, and child. All right. Remember, the earth was given to the hands of the wicked, so this man has the power right now. All right. He is that red horse. All right. That was given power to take peace from the earth. Now, what did the article say? It said in the beginning, it says the U.S. drops an average of 46 bombs a day. Why should the world see us as a force of peace? Right, because you're not a force of peace. You're a force of destruction. All right. You were created to take peace from the earth. It says, and they should kill one another, and there was given him a great sword, and that was Esau's blessing. A sword, all right? And that's how he's conquered lands and conquered people, all right, through his blessing. But guess what? His time comes to an end, all right? This guy has forgotten the latter end. So back in Jeremiah 50:29, it says, call together the archers against Babylon, all right, a.k.a. America. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, because her works has been wickedness. It's forced, not just Israel, but all these other nations, right, into subjection through what? Through his sword, through his power. All right. So this devil will be recompensed for what he has done. It says, according to all he have done, do unto her, for she have been proud against the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, against the Holy One of Israel. All right. Let's get let's go to let's go to Joel. Let's go to Joel. This is Joel chapter 3. It says, starting at the top, it says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, all right, which is Yahweh Shaphat, all right, the Most High's judgment, Yahweh's judgment. It says, and will plead with them there, which is over there in the Middle East, all right, the Levant, all right. It says, and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among all nations and part of my land. And they have cast lots for my people. Matter of fact, let me jump down. I want to get to the point here. Verse 9. Dropping down to verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. All right. All those that have nuclear capability, which you have, Russia, China, North Korea, Iran. All right. All these countries are waking up. All right. To this devil. This man has dropped 46 bombs a day for the past 20 years. All right. That's heavy, man. That's a lot of death. That's a lot of killing. That's a lot of peace being taken away from the earth, man. All right. And these nations are tired of it. So it reads on, Joel 3:10. It says, bleat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Right. So these other nations are cutting back on their, agriculture and things like that to help build and put money into these ICBM missiles, which is going to ultimately drop bombs over here, and aka Babylon, aka America. All right, for what it has done, which is ultimately the Lord putting the spirit on these other nations. All right, and Esau himself to destroy himself. All right, it says, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, gather yourselves round about thither, because the mighty ones come down, O Lord. All right. It says, let the heathen be awakened, come up from the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge the heathen round about. And that includes all these other nations as well, man, because they all had a downfall, a hand in our downfall. All right. But the point me bringing this out is that the heathens are mad. All right. And they're going to ultimately, shoot ICBM missiles over here, man. All right. For the things that America has done. All right. For all the wickedness, which is ultimately the Lord judging him, man. And the nations round about. All right. It says, put ye in sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. All right, multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. And that's what we're telling you, man. The prophets thought I had apostles and elders of great mills torn them down. The wickedness of Esau has been fulfilled. Now it's time for this man to go out. Now it's time for America to go out. All right. This man is dropping 46 bombs a day for the past 20 years. No one did not, man. Hey, look, man. And I could go on, but, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, right? Amos 9 and 8, this is that kingdom the Lord is going to destroy. All right. Shalom.